and I have the fifth case, which makes the picture flash 3 times, but that wasn't the plan, to make it work like that. Of course, I wanted to make it go through 3 different colors, as in, I say, if other pixel is less than 3, and which automatically makes it flash 3 times, because I don't have a break in the end. If I would have a break in the end, then it would just show one picture. It would flash once, and it makes nicer picture when I flash 3 times. And here I just say, okay, this eye is equal to other pixels, and eye is less than other pixels, and it also gives +2 every time in the loop. But I tried with going for 3 or 4 or 5 tries. It didn't make a difference, so I just left it. And I think this whole case works as it should have, but whatever. It gave me other feedback at the transition that I wanted. Here you can see that I only give the picture to output it. When I tried to give, at first I tried to give this, but it didn't. It was working the same, so I just cut it off. Oops. The same goes for this. So it just was working the same. So I think that even maybe this doesn't even have any kind of meaning in this case or whatever. Then I have this if sentence for if alpha is less than 1, and it goes to at the speeds. And literally, if I change this to 3, alpha less than 3, then it would go through more colors, I think. But you need to print lower the speeds way more to see those anyways, so I just left it as it was to flash. Then I have this else sentence for this one, which just says, okay, if it's more than 1, then you should show the next picture and set the value of alpha to 0 again. That's why I would comment this break, because I used this a few times. Then we have the simple fade out again. Not gonna talk about it because I already did. And this is the flash of next picture in blue and red colors, and then shows the next picture very quickly. You can see I have different code over here because because of this error that I get. Now right now, actually I don't know why at the end. Well, anyway, not gonna talk about it right now. Might mention it later. So I have this code for the 7th case, which is for flashing of the picture. I can show you it. Of course, if it's gonna work. Either way, just yes. You can see that was the 2nd case, the first one, not the 0 case. It goes very slowly but nicely to the next picture, and you can also see in the picture that there is these little dots of red, green, and blue colors, and into one place. Here also, which is just I don't know where it's coming from. Don't crash. You can see how pathetic it was to work with this whole OpenFrameWorks. Okay, I'm gonna try to run it. Meanwhile, let's just look at the code. I just say, okay, this eye is equal to other pixels and then less than 12 pixels, and add 3 every time, but it doesn't matter if I add 3 or whatever thing. Come on, this is just how it goes for the transition. I couldn't work with many transitions because whenever I want to test them out, I keep getting this error. Oh, come on, how many? Either way, wait. And then I have this, it gives a value of data. it gives that picture, then the same, it just multiplies by alpha. It's just the same picture. I think this first picture, and then I go have this if sentence, which I don't think it's necessary either. But just I wanted to make sure that it gives that flash in for that current picture of the second picture. I was working with something else to make, but it didn't work either. So I just limited myself to make that little flash of the next picture in red and blue colors. And this is literally the same code as we used before. It's just that I have big +1 here and big here, which makes the second picture go later instead and on the first picture. This is the first picture. No, this is the first picture. This is the second picture, I think. And then I have a sentence for what's the speed of the transition, but it doesn't help it either way. After the picture just goes to whatever, just goes to the next picture real quickly and just keeps that picture kind of. I tried to slow it down, but I couldn't make it forward, of course. I have this simple fade out again, and again simple fade out. Yeah, so I guess that was like 6 transitions. I could have made the one from black to the picture and then again to black, but I found it useless, I guess. Then I have this text load data, which is lowest data from the text that we're gonna draw later, which is the size and the data thing, the picture. And I have this counter from that I said in the earlier for the if sentence, and here I just draw it on the screen. These 180 I mean, and 150 just the position of the picture that's gonna be displayed, and these are the sizes. Kind of I can, well, it's more like zooming in and zooming out of the picture. So, but not in one spot, but for the whole of the spot, but for the whole picture. So it's, well, maybe it's just size. Either way, I don't know why, but my code didn't work if I just put like 800 for 600 size in all of the code on the lines, and then change the pictures to bigger, because as you saw I had different, these ones are vertical, and then I had these are horizontal, and I had the vertical pictures. I wanted to change to make them vertical in this whole slideshow, but it didn't work, and they couldn't change the way it shows the pictures either way. So the only way I could make them to be output is on 600 on 400 and multiply it by 3 colors. If I would just change to lower or bigger, it just start crashing like shit. Come on, work. Wow. I haven't changed a thing, and just keeps going like this 3 times or 4 times, and then at the end it should have been a very nice picture of the Vegeta M, which has changed his color from yellow hair to blue, and then the picture was cut in 2, and I didn't change a thing, and it wasn't like that. Let's see if it shows the whole scene right now. Come on, what the fuck? I'm just gonna keep trying, and then if it works, case mostly from one side to flash, not this one. You can see this code because I used this. I could have used the code in key pressed void setup, but I didn't. you can see that this picture just started working with this error again. Either way, you can see that it flashes like 3 times this picture, because I set the alpha to less than 3, so it goes 3 times. Then you will see this flash of another picture soon. It goes very quickly. I don't know how to slow down here. And then the next picture just goes quickly to the next picture, and then it loops. I think that's it. But I want to see why I didn't show one nice effect that I wanted. Let's try. Okay, I'm gonna show you how it's okay. This is my slideshow, but I'm gonna show you what I was speaking about before, about blue color of here and stuff. And yeah, just wait a second. It just, if it doesn't crash, because I just looped through the whole thing and it didn't. Yes. And the thing I did, I just went back a few lines, which I didn't actually change anything. Was the thing that I removed was comments, and it was working differently the whole slideshow. Well, at least for the last picture, not the whole thing. And we'll see what's the difference from the first slideshow and to this one. It gives this nice transition that I was talking about, which wasn't made on purposely, just through the glitch or something. See? It makes the 5th picture, I think, like this, and goes to the 2nd picture right away after it loops. So it skips the first picture of the whole slideshow and makes that picture of from 2 sides with blue hair, and you will see soon how it was actually the main picture, how it was. And yeah, that's basically it from me, and I hope you understood anything. Yeah, this is the one picture. Okay, that's it. Thank you for watching, and here we go, we crash again. Every time you just turn it off, it just crashes. Seems like OpenFrameWorks don't like me. Yes, bye.